It's just not pleasant.
Eagles.
That is pleasant though. Isaac getting taken down instantly, and even him saying like nice one, like, what is this? The Juan Diggers have come out. It's, you know, Toby Juan is here, so they must impress.
I don't know how we're gonna make that stick. I just don't think we can make that a thing. But
I will say it enough until it happens. All right, if you say it with enough conviction, people will believe you. All right, this is my theory. All right.
Dear me, I think that one is that. I'm pretty sure that game is going over to the polls there, and Isaac looking pretty happy with himself. French, honestly, they got a few rounds on. I think there was 3 team-sided rounds for them. Wasn't quite enough there. And Dust 2 is that kind of map, as we sort of said before. Terrors can be so mobile on that map with CTs. It's hard to cover all your bases.
Oh, my hair is really annoying me here. It's doing its own thing.
With that bang.
Yeah, that bang.
That bang.
You American? Fringe.
Fringe. Not American, I just don't know. Either way, we're into our next game. It's Germany to go up against the Nordics here. And things have just started now. We do remember the Nordics struggled a little bit in their first match against Poland, whereas the Germans were very, very strong on their match on Chateau.
Can I be really honest with you? I actually got so confused by the Nordic flag when I first saw it, because it's meant to be the combination of all of them. I was like, it looks like the Seychelles flag. Where are these people from?
Seychelles, yeah. The Maldives, like all those ridiculous
I actually
ones.
really like the Seychelles flag. Whenever, you know, a website asks you to put your like nationality, Seychelles. That's really pretty. Anyway, that aside, Tweed8 doing what Tweed8 does, looking smug. Not only the thing he can do, he can also get some kills. 2 in the bag there. And he loved the fact that I'd have to commentate him today. It was like, smug little git.
Well, maybe he can even give himself some footage for a frag movie.
I hope not.
I would say it's unlikely.
I'm just going to insult him at every end of a sentence. If it sounds remotely good, I'll make sure I say something that makes sure he can't put it on YouTube afterwards.
Fair shout.
So then he can't edit it out.
He can't use it, yeah.
Exactly. Just start like redlining the mic at some point or something, you know, just to really annoy him.
Just butcher those potential frag clips.
I do anyway.
All right, well, Tweeday's got the Mac Daddy in his hand. Whereas Dockev decided to go for the P90. Maybe SMG's being used here for the terrorists here.
Freezing, wow.
Couple UMPs being brought up for the CTs, and they are here on this side, to be fair. They haven't quite made the entry here. Anders gets a nice shot towards Doc. That's a good start with that 5-7. Even Tweeday gets dinked, is forced to duck down behind those bins. He's looking towards those front double doors, and he's going to be able to get onto Anders so easily with that Mac 10. That's a miss. And Rendog and Proxy Fox are not far away.
And he really knows how to, you know, handle that Big Mac Daddy behind the bins. Very impressive stuff from Tweeday.
Well practiced.
Well versed in that. I know he did every evening.
He's got the AWP here as well.
What AWP does he have, actually? Oh, of course it's a Dragon Lore. Why wouldn't it be a Dragon Lore, you know? Like, Hyper Beast and Asimovs aren't good enough for our boy Tweeday. But still, we're going to have a little look at towards Anders, who actually played very well in their first game. Impressed me quite some way, and he is one of the Swedes, so he should be able to play this game. Intrinsic to the Swedish way, as is Meatballs.
It's in their blood. I'm surprised his PC didn't come with a little Irish flag. Swedish flag, like your meatballs do when you get them at IKEA. Meatballs.
You like it, you know, a little bit of Swedish meatball, don't you?
I do. You cheeky girl. All right, Anders now trying to make his way down short. Nice knife he's got. Shame he had it out at the wrong time, and Rek is going to make him pay for that one. With the Mac 10. And Proxy Fox there does have the delusion, as Lauren pointed out earlier on. Now, so hard to play from CT on towards that A site, really. Proxy Fox and Rendog, they can work together here, but Resh comes in again with the Mac 10. And Rendog is the last person standing, and, well, he's a long way from the action. He's actually going to save this UMP. He has no armor and no nades, but that UMP he's going to hold on to.
A UMP in a dream. That's what it's about, really. But the one thing this whole event is telling me is that YouTubers and Twitch streamers have a substantially better inventory than I do.
Yes,
do you want my
they really do. And you know, to be fair, sometimes the skill doesn't always match the value of the inventories. In some cases,
it does. Are you trying to say I'm overcompensating with my inventory match?
Your inventory?
Yep.
No. I'm more referring to like some of the players here that have nice knives and struggling a bit.
Yep. All right, let's see what Anders has got. All right, like that's a nice marble fade right there. Doesn't have a Fama skin because who needs those?
Grenade door mid.
Grenade door mid.
Flash mid.
Oh, flash mid.
The comms.
The comms are very keen right now. This is intense. Come on, Anders.
That's from Rendog, I think, calling those through.
Oh, they're on the rotate. They're on the move. Good
All
idea.
the
They've actually
flank.
given up A site completely. This is a very interesting retake strat coming out here.
Okay.
Anders has just done a lap of the map and now trying to get the Fammer shots on towards Doc, and he will get the better in that engagement, but Tweeday's chiming in now with the AWP, and the bomb is down. It's been a damn good start for the Germans so far, and they're looking to continue that streak. The Germans. Anders again, not bad with the Famous. You got to go for the burst fire there. Or at least control your spray now. He's going to try and do some work with the P2000, but I reckon he's going to be there. Set him packing.
Yeah, really incorporating himself into that round. Whee!
Nice.
Hey, look.
Yeah,
If I
that
have to
flag is
cast
crazy.
Tweeday- It is. It looks pretty then.
Like
doesn't it?
half of it is like South Africa. That could be South Africa.
It does look like the South African flag a little bit.
Tanzania.
Tanzania. You're just saying countries that I don't know.
Um,
To be fair, it's not as bad as Jason when you go into like geography. There's no idea. Like, it actually is a South
actually
African
a player
flag.
from South Africa. There you go.
Yay! We weren't completely stupid. Look at us go. Yeah.
Brilliant.
I think it looked like one, but then I don't know. Sometimes I get a little confused.
It was hard to tell because it was literally a third of the flag, so we just kind of had to guess. But there you go. So 2 Norths and South African. It's good to have that diversity. I don't know if this synergy is going to be there, though. That's the question. Tweeday straight through smoke and a flash. Confident the man is, just sitting up on that windowsill here.
I think he's just lost.
I don't know how he found his way to Cologne either, to be honest, but we'll get down on towards Proxy Fox, and he jumps back into the smoke. Get him in and out there, takes down Rendog, looking for his third of the round to secure this one, and Rek is going to get the nade on towards Anders, and that is 5 T rounds in a row. And to be fair, Rek is really chiming in nicely here up with Tweeday, both those guys with 7 frags, and Doc is just sort of here for the experience in this game, just tagging along. The mittens that are sewed on the jumper.
You stealing my phrasing, Mitch?
No, I just didn't know, like, why would you sew mittens on a jumper? Like, can
So you don't lose them.
how can you get them off the jumper if they're sewed to
No,
it?
you don't. You leave them on the jumper. It's a winter jacket.
Right.
You're from Australia. It's not like you had that much snow. You don't understand these things. Get away, Toby.
There's snow in
you
Brisbane
don't have
right now, in
Put your heads
Queensland.
up and come talk to us then, huh? Yeah, Toby, come and talk to us, huh? What's going on? What are you saying? Huh?
Yeah, go on.
No.
Yeah.
Lies. Absolute lies. I don't think... Toby's trying to tell us that there is snow currently in Australia, and I think it's absolutely rubbish. You guys at home, let me know your thoughts, because I think he's a terrible, terrible liar who I just can't trust.
Hi.
Hello.
Australia is covered in snow right now.
No, it's not.
It's all over
Outback
the
Queensland.
place.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Outback Queensland is all
Queensland.
the way up into Queensland itself, which
Yep.
is like
I
in the
can't believe you'd
northeastern
even
part of
lie about
Australia,
our glorious queen
is
as well.
completely
It's all right, man.
She's not my
I've
glorious
had
queen.
enough to take it.
She could be your
Is that
glorious
me or
queen.
her? Just fine. That's fine.
Hi,
Hello.
everyone.
Wow.
I didn't even grab a
Thanks,
seat. I literally just
production.
walked on here.
Nice one.
Hi.
Wow.
Hi.
Thanks for
Ollie.
that.
Cruelty. Cruelty.
This is what we
could
do,
doing
of
bad
course.
things on camera.
Can I?
You don't know what
You
happened.
can pull up a chair.
Joey,
Sorry, Zoe can come
Joey,
chill with
that's
us as well. Come on, Zoe.
This is the kind of fun we have in the
Wait.
studio on the
Oh,
weekends.
sorry. She's doing her research into, I think that's Shovel Knight right there. Okay, that's cool. You carry on, Zoe. That's fine.
Oh dear. This is what we do with our studio on the weekend. All right, so, well, unsurprisingly, maybe, to some of us who's been watching, the Germans are still...
The Germans.
The Germans.
The
Every time you say it, you go a little bit.
The Germans.
The Germans.
The Germans.
The Germans.
Oh, Tweeday, please.
He's disgusting, isn't he? It's like, I have to play against this
He's not
guy.
disgusting. He's beautiful.
Do you want me
He's
to
a
tell him
beautiful,
that?
beautiful man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You pop in the collar and everything. You're taking the middle chair?
Not intentionally.
Is that-
Oh, I was just like, wow, he's just like bossed in.
I'm sorry.
just pops the collar.
I'm no Mac Daddy.
It's all right, Mitch is the expert on Mac Daddies.
Yep.
Especially behind bins, I think you were saying.
I don't know what you do behind bins.
He was behind the bin.
Did you
Yeah.
call him the Big Mac Daddy, or did he ask
He was
to be
handling the
called that?
Mac Daddy.
Oh, he was handling the Mac
I
Daddy.
left that.
If you actually call him a Big Mac Daddy, it just sounds like a meal from McDonald's.
I did get a McDonald's for
McDaddy.
breakfast today.
You did?
Brought some in for Mitchell here.
Well, you'll be shooting bullets into porcelain after you have that McDonald's.
We were holding like
Bobbin.
a really thin line. A thin line that your third sentence just kind of like crashes through.
So it's just passed with one convict at the desk, but with 2 of us, it's...
It is true.
It's a
It's
mess.
like I'm the guard in a prison currently.
You have a very
Like-
different conversation with Australians. Like, I always
I
look
just
forward
don't
to
really converse with you.
Every time, like, I go to an event and there's like a whole bunch of Australians there, and we sit down, and we have an Australian conversation.
Yeah.
Because they're different to any other conversation you'll have with anybody
goes
else.
in some interesting directions and on some strange tangents very quickly.
I think we just call
Very
it vile
easily.
in England.
Vile.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Sweetie.
All right, so, well, actually, we saw a round come up here for the Nordics, actually. Have a look at this. Brand Dog and Proxy Fox, neither of them actually have any frags whatsoever. It's only Anders with the 6, so that was enough to at least win a round back for the Nords, but it's going to be another very similar scenario here as Proxy Fox. Well, she was the last standing until she was taken down by Rick, and the bomb is down. Tweeday just going to take his time. Knows he doesn't need to defuse it immediately.
Toby's getting naked next to us. It's really uncomfortable.
Just a quick costume change on stage.
It's all good. It's all
Get
good.
your cameras
Bad.
out.
Bad. No. Be nice. Even the stage manager chimes in. You got me the private picture? Thank you. Forward it to my email. Get one of Tweeday.
We need a Tweeday tricep cam.
I think we'll get one. We'll get one when he gets when he's against Isaac, we'll get like a pip of just his triceps, you know what I mean? So he's just there flexing away.
I feel so fresh.
Yeah?
So fresh.
That new
You look
shirt
so
feel.
wonderful.
I got fresh
man.
with the ground.
Wow. It's a real challenge to have you here though.
Really?
This is
Is
going
that a
well.
little forced? Whee!
Tweeday on screen for you. He has a Zeus in. Oh,
Of course
God.
he does.
No, he's going to use that.
Why would you use a Zeus when you can hold a banana?
Mitch, you've had to answer that before.
I have. And I would say I prefer to hold a banana.
Is it the shapes? What really defines a banana?
There's a certain aesthetic about a banana in itself. It's got really clean lines. It's always a stark contrast to the background as well. It's just that yellow color, wherever you have it. How many things do you find like that are naturally yellow? Some flowers, maybe. Lauren after a big night out.
Excuse me? I don't know what you're
bananas?
referring to. I don't drink. I find that vile.
Tweeday on the defuse yet again.
I think you should turn yellow after drinking either.
No.
Oh, wow.
You look a little yellow on camera, to be fair. Today, you look
Yeah,
extraordinary.
you actually look like a guy on a Bondi Beach.
Yeah, I do. I'm not actually that dark skinned. I'm slightly olive, but when you put makeup on me,
Slightly olive.
Slightly olive.
Oh, that's adorable. You know your own tone.
Yeah, of
I'm
course I do,
slightly
mate.
olive.
What do you mean slightly olive?
Shell white most of the
bit-
time.
It'd be more interesting if he knew his foundation number.
No.
You do. You 100% do. So his phone's going off. Hashtag
That's the,
professional.
That's from that's from Ocarina of Time.
I
as
really
well.
did. I was like, is that my phone? No, that doesn't sound like a normal person's ringtone. It's Zoe's.
It's the Kokiri Forest ringtone, mate. All right. The theme music.
Oh,
That's
so
Unless
nostalgia.
it was like mixed by Lindsay Sterling. It's just not as interesting.
Yeah. She's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Why isn't she here? Let's get her here.
Because she's currently over in like Dubai or something.
what's this? I call myself the
Lindsay
conversation.
Sterling.
Lindsay
Who's
Sterling.
that?
Do you know who Lindsay Sterling is?
No.
Hansy, do you even, you don't know it's snowing in Australia and you don't know who Lindsay Sterling is?
Is this an
Do
Australian?
you have
thing?
any
Yeah.
connection to the world?
I actually don't. I just live in CS, all right? And not this kind of CS, a different kind of CS.
I'm not going to judge you for that. That's fine.
Oh, you can judge me.
What do you mean this type of CS? This type of CS is fine.
I'm not mediocre like you, Toby. Hey, we could all shout mid lane and gold, all right? Calm down.
Really? Really?
Well, there is a mid lane on this, so we can have a little watch of that
Yeah,
later.
technically there's a lane on everything.
Exactly, B lane.
Technically,
mid
you
lane.
even have highways in this game.
We can call it like bot lane. It'd be fine.
When the stage manager comes up on, just to check if everything's okay. So we're going to be jumping into our next match fairly soon. It's going to be Italy versus England to finish off our first few matches of CSGO.
It's the culture versus the sausage.
The culture versus the sauce. Yeah.
Sausage roll.
Sausage roll.
I miss sausage rolls.
Yeah.
Greg's
I
sausage
miss
rolls.
pies.
Sausage
Pies.
rolls.
What's your
Pie.
favourite
How
pie?
much? 4 and 20.
What is that?
Steak and mushroom.
Yeah.
Steak and mushrooms
Steak and
good.
mushroom. 4 and 20 is the Aussie pie brand.
Oh, is
So
it
if you're
the
at the
brand?
footy, you get a 4 and 20
Oh,
pie.
so we have pucker pies.
Pucker pie.
Why would you have a why? It doesn't even sound boss. Like pucker is like it's like an average kiss, where you could actually have
No,
like
no,
a solid
but like
mouthful
in England, you prefer a solid mouthful. Is
of
that
4 and 25.
everything you
We are
said.
about to cast the French. Oh no, we're not. We're just leaving the French.
Sorry, the Italians against the English. No, pucker in English is like really good. You know, it's pucker. You know.
All right.
Well,
we-
have
mediocre
Balfours,
kiss.
Balfours and Villies.
What is it?
see, if you had a tucker pie, I could be all. I could be all
Tucker
for
pie
that.
would be right.
A tucker pie would be awesome.
Makes sense.
What is tucker?
Tucker is like food.
Is there another
bush
brand?
tucker.
Bush tucker.
is like food.
I thought it was just like the weird stuff they make us believe you Australians say on all those.
No, we actually say
survival
that.
shows.
Yeah, we
and
actually-
like our
yeah.
canteens or our cafeterias,
Yeah.
tuck shops.
Oh, we call them tuck shops.
Do you really? There
Yeah.
you go.
Actually, no, they're more like sweet shops. tuck shop?
Tuck shop is like at school where you go there at, like at recess or whatever.